Miyamoto Musashi was a 17th century Ronin, famous for his unorthodox two-sword style, where he dual-wielded a wakizashi and a katana, contrary to the more traditional two-handed katana style. In this video, I'll take strategies from his Book of 5 Rings and apply them to Elden Ring invasions. Knowing the conditions means to carefully ascertain the weaknesses and strengths of the location and the enemy. The first step to any successful invasion is build assessment. I notice the host wearing the Queen's Crescent crown, and I eat the spell-proof dried liver for the 15% magic damage reduction. To know the moment is to know opportunities that come quickly and those that come later. It is to know when to retreat and when to engage. I see them in an open space and decide to retreat and delay the 3v1 until I can find better positioning. At all times, make use of the location's features and above all, seek to win the place. The greatest weapon in any invasion is the environment. I need to find a section of terrain where I can separate the phantoms or an enemy to distract them and even the odds. The gun has many advantages in the field of battle before a clash commences, so I back away and pull out my hand ballista to get some easy damage in. It's important not to let your opponent rest comfortably, so I want to either make them progress or retreat. If you attack the enemy hastily without judging their intentions, your cadence will become chaotic and it will be difficult to succeed. So by pulling away and harassing them with the hand ballista at range, I've effectively persuaded them to aggro the Godskin Apostle and even the odds a little bit. It's time to start pressuring them now that the conditions are in my favor. I still have to be careful though and not get blended in their spells, Rot Breath, and Moonveil. Make sure that you are able to see all your opponents at once. Charge swiftly at the one who seems the strongest and cut him down first. I've lost countless invasions due to being hit by attacks off screen. I make this mistake here by pressuring the Great Shield Phantom, and it allows the Moonveil host to come up behind me, and the Rot Breath Phantom to hit me while I'm distracted as well. Mixing in is striking at one of the enemy's strong points, and when that point begins to yield, divert your attack to another strong point in the enemy force. Alternate the target of your assaults as if zigzagging down a slope. Instead of focusing on taking out one particular enemy, I just attack whoever is advantageous to get some chip damage in at the time. Allowing the enemy to breathe by not capitalizing on this moment of collapse will give them a chance to recover. You will bounce back if you're not vigilant, and you will make no progress. So, this Rivers of Blood Phantom has eaten one too many attacks from the Apostle, and I have to pressure him while he's separate from the group, and I have the chance to finish him off. Avoid harboring a preference for any given weapon. It is harmful to entertain a strong preference for certain things. Having alternative plans is critical. I see that he's a shield poker, and I adapt by relying on my impaling thrust and aromatics to get through his defenses. It is vital that you drive him into a tight spot. Continue forcing the enemy back unremittingly so that he does not have time to turn his head and see the precariousness of his position. I keep pressuring the Great Shield Phantom here, and I begin driving him toward this wall, where he has a lot less space to react to mine and the Apostle's attacks, and after a little back and forth, it pays off. After that, I made quick work of the host in the chase down. It was interesting to see Miyamoto Musashi, a duelist teachings, compared to something like Art of War, a more large-scale combat strategy, and the subtle differences in each. If you like this breakdown, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.